Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of the Houston Metal Show. We're going to go ahead and get right into the music. Off their debut album, Witchcraft, here is Epic Death with the title track. Yes, this whole music and art making thing definitely is a form of witchcraft. That was Epic Death with the title track off their debut album. They are going to be playing here tomorrow night at BFE. They are actually going to be headlining the show, even though they are listed as local support for Spit on Your Grave. But hey, that's all good because it just means more glory for our local hometown heroes. All right, I just got an alert on my phone that the Dallas Mavericks are now down 3-0 to the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. I'm going to out myself a little bit here. I grew up in the Northeast United States, right in the middle of New York State to be exact, and this doesn't make me sad in the least to see the Celtics on the verge of winning an NBA championship. So all I got to say is go Celtics, and while I will cheer for the Rockets over everyone else, I am definitely cheering for the Celtics in this situation. All right, let's go ahead and get moving along. This next artist, they just dropped a brand new single called "Dead Inside," and they've been pretty active lately. They came out of nowhere to my radar in the past month and a half, and I saw them open for OTEP in May, and I was thoroughly impressed with everything about them. But like I said, they just dropped a brand new single. This is Lunara with "Dead Inside." All right, you just heard the brand new single from Lunara called Dead Inside. And after that, you heard the title track from the debut EP by Wick. called Candlelight. Going back to the Lenara track, I was really impressed by that. Um, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it is really strong songwriting from such and some young talented individuals. When I saw them open for OTEP last month, I was really impressed by their stage presence and their overall delivery. I couldn't believe I hadn't heard of them before, and they had only appeared on my radar once I had heard about the OTEP show coming up. So these youngsters definitely have a bright future, and I'm hoping for nothing but the best from them. After that was Wick. They are also a brand new band here in Houston. Their sound is rather thrashy. In fact, I get some serious Exodus vibes off them. And they're another band that I think is going to have a bright future. Oh yeah, and regarding these guys, they dropped their debut EP this past March, on March 16th to be exact. And I didn't hear about them until last Thursday when I was preparing last week's show. And unfortunately, I couldn't find room to fit them in on the playlist last week. But I did get a chance to see them live this past Sunday at Black Magic Social Club. And I was thoroughly impressed. And I hope to see much more of them again soon. I got some really great photos. So if any of you guys may be listening, hey, keep an eye out soon. I'm going to try to make you famous. All right, let's see. What have I got on tap now? Oh, yeah, here we got a couple good ones. Let's start off with some Funeral Rites. And you just heard Whore of Bethlehem from their latest album, Ritual of Homicide, that was called Enlightenment Through Pain. Before that was Funeral Rites. Excuse me. Sorry for my bad form. Coughing on air here. But before that was Funeral Rites with Seventh Seal from their 2003 album, Heaven Falls Bleeding. As you all may or may not be aware, Funeral Rites is going to be playing a show here on the 28th at Black Magic Social Club. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but I am pretty damn excited. So, okay, up next, I'm just, I don't have really all that much to talk about tonight, so I'm just going to keep playing some music. This next band was born from the ashes of Project Armageddon. It contains 2/3 of the former Project Armageddon. They formed into something stronger, darker, and I'm kind of running out of adjectives to describe it. Anyway, this is Doomstress.
Walking a trail of self-destruction to
All right, that was Doomstress with the lead-off track off the album "Sleep Among the Dead." That was "Bitter Plea," and they do have a really cool video for that up on YouTube. I know this was put out a few years ago, in 2019 to be exact. So yeah, they're getting a little long in the tooth for a new album. I do know that guitarist Brandon Johnson has been busy with Hazarat. I haven't seen Alexis in a while, so I'm definitely going to have to ask her next time I see her what the future holds for Doomstress, because I think Brandon and Alexis, or excuse me, Brandon and Alexis have a really good thing going here, and I just hate to see it end at this point while they're still strong. Anyway, let's go ahead and okay, I gotta sort through my scenes here. More bad form. Ah, yes, shows. This here are the upcoming shows that I actually know about. We're gonna start off with the big shows at White Oak Music Hall on the 13th of June, which is tomorrow night. We have Spite, Body Snatcher, Mouth for War, and Cell. On the 20th, we have the Archspire Everything's Fuck Tour featuring Aborted, Carcosa and Alluvial. On the 24th of July, we have Exciter, Midnight, Wraith, and Hellwitch. And if you've never seen Hellwitch live, you're definitely missing a great show. They played here. Well, they've played here at least one more time since last year, but I first saw them last year at the Destroying Texas Fest, and they definitely helped light up day 2 of that festival. On the 31st of July, we have Fallujah, the Flesh Prevails 10th anniversary, with Persephone, Vulvodynia, and Dawn of Ouroboros. On August 3rd, we have Pallbearer, Inter Arma, and The Keening. Going into September, we have Dark Tranquility, Amorphous, and Fires in the Distance. On the 19th of September is Nervosa, Lit King, Hatriot, Vapor, and The Virulent. The Virulent are a local Houston thrash band. It's good to see them supporting on the big stage at White Oak Music Hall. On the 18th, we have Testament, Creator, and Possessed. I'm not going to lie, I'm not into big shows as much as I was in the past. But Testament, Creator, and Possessed all on the same bill is one I think I'm definitely going to have to lay down some hard-earned cash for. And starting on the 20th of March in 2025 is Hell's Hero 7. None of the bands have been announced yet, but I know tickets are going on sale very soon, if not already. So it's you're kind of in the you're in the blind sale stage. But you know what? The guys at Pegstar seem to be able to curate a good show, and Hell's Heroes is getting bigger and bigger every year. And once bands start to be announced, I will make sure to pass those on to you. All right, coming up at the White Swan on the 15th, which is this Saturday, is Necrologistic Anomaly, Endless Decay, Basement Burial, and Akimbo. And as you see there, this is a free show. I know I don't advertise very much about the White Swan, but they just don't seem to be booking many metal shows lately. They seem to be booking a lot more in the realm of deathcore and hardcore, at least since Gore passed away a couple years ago. I really wish the White Swan would go back to booking some more underground actual metal. So this show right here is definitely a welcome surprise. Okay, at Black Magic Social Club on Monday the 17th, we have Narcotic Wasteland, Whore of Bethlehem, Sickness Defined, and Lethal Agent. It seems that Decimate has dropped off this show. We wish them the best, and hopefully they can get back to Houston very soon. On the 20th of June, we have The Convalescence, Monochromatic Black, Gore Pig, The Virulent, and Incarnate Dystopia. On the 28th is Funeral Rites, who you just heard from, Pantheon, The Drunks, and Serpientes de Fuego. And on the 5th of July, we have Scroll Keeper, Engineered Society Project, Frankenchrist, The Filthy Dead, and Save Your Skin. Okay, coming up at BFE, we have tomorrow night, Spit on Your Grave, Epic Death, Metropolis Burning, and Inertia. I am actually going to be at that show tomorrow. Hope to see some of you listeners out there. Hey, and don't be afraid to buy a Starving Artist a beer if you'd like, because the Starving Artist definitely won't mind. On Friday the 14th, we have the Support Local Music Show with When the Sun Dies, Underwood, Wretched Kingdom, and Shining Force. On Saturday the 15th, we have Jennifer's All-Star Birthday Jam with Distance of Thought, Winter's End, and Fractured But Whole. On the 5th of July, we have Skin Lab Venomosities Tour with Skin Lab, Scream at the Sky, Rowdy, Memory, and Submit Thy Will. On the 12th through the 14th, of course, is Destroying Texas Fest. On the 20th of July, we have a Watchtower with Rev Skelton, Stress Level Red, Fortress, and Dire Infernum. And going all the way into October, we have Derek and Alyssa's Birthday Bash with Submit Thy Will, Wellborn Road, Lunara, Held in Orbit, and Heavy Honeys. If you have a show you'd like me to feature coming up, or you'd like me to announce, please just let me know, and I will make sure to get that done. That if you're affiliated with a venue, or if you are an artist, I would definitely welcome the opportunity to announce your show and hopefully drive more people to it. Alrighty. Now let's reach a little bit into Houston heavy metal history here. This week we are going to feature the band. Okay. We are going to feature the band Dead Trip. Dead Trip is a local Houston band that unfortunately went defunct around 2013, or in late 2013, which is really unfortunate because they were definitely on their way to some good things. They were in the middle of recording a new album, and everything was on the up, and suddenly there were life changes for some of the members, and they had to go their own way. That's just what happens sometimes. The band originally started out in the early 2000s and consisted of Justin Riddler on bass, Jesse Jordan on guitars, Chris Casey on vocals, and Steven Berger on drums. And they released a full-length album in 2004 called Mirror the Humans. It's pretty much a straight-up death metal affair, kind of straddling the line between old school and brutal death metal. Chris Casey's vocal delivery is definitely in the guttural range, so it's a little more brutal than old school. But it was pretty good. However, things would change later when Chris Casey and Steven Berger departed the band, and in came two new members. We had Janice Walker on vocals and Alex Costa on drums. Janice. Okay, let me take that back a little bit. With the new members, the songwriting also seemed to change. They seemed to focus less on the brutality and more on actually composing strong songs. And Janice's vocal delivery was less guttural and more of that scream guttural type, which I think complemented the new direction in songwriting very well. Unfortunately, like I said, they all had to go their separate ways. Alex and Justin now are part of Epic Death. Justin is the bass player, and Alex is one of the guitar players. You normally don't see drummers switch instruments like that, but Alex definitely knows how to play that guitar. Janice is raising a family, and I know Jesse recently received an associate's degree from Lone Star College here in the Houston area. So all seem to be doing very well. But I do have some good news on the horizon for this band. They are in the practice space, and they are getting ready to do some new shows. And this is actually pretty exciting because Justin told me that not only will they be doing their songs from their El Galagnia album, they will Janice will also be singing songs from Mirror the Humans, and I'm really looking forward to hear her rendition of those songs. So without any further ado, let's hear two from Dead Trip. First is from the Chris Casey era. This is Sabbatical Reeve.
Sexual obsession, never exposed to catatonic flavors, seducing virgin panoramic capacities, instance that come from you, preoccupies the present, recreate their private image revelation. You're killing your soul. It wasn't a funeral. When
And that second song you heard was Imposter at a Funeral, taken from their debut album. Well, not their debut album, but Janis's debut album with the band called Algnalagnia. Algnalagnia is an interesting term. It's an interesting name for the album, as Algalagnia means pain, or excuse me, pleasure derived. Well, okay, let me start again, getting a little tongue-tied here. Algalagnia is sexual pleasure derived through either the enduring or inflicting of pain. So if you don't like that kind of music, you can definitely endure some pain. And if you do like it, you can play it for someone who doesn't and inflict the pain. Okay, I understand that "Imposter at a Funeral" is quite a long song. It's 7:41, and it is the longest song on the album. And that's definitely one of the things that changed when Janis came aboard. Their songs got a lot longer when they were with Chris on vocals. They were in the 3-4 minute range, but the shortest song with Janis is "Rhetorical Prayers," which is only 3:24. Every other song or the entire album averages above 6 minutes in song length. But anyway, Justin and Alex are going to be with Epic Death tomorrow night at BFE. So if you want to come out and say hi to them, talk to them about anything, talk about Dead Trip or whatever, yeah, come on out, see the show, and see what talented musicians they really are. All right, coming up next, we have something that's decidedly dark, decidedly evil, and lo-fi. I'm, of course, talking about Merciless Savagery. And that was Merciless Savagery with Infernal Majesty. That is on their 2020 demo, which you can find on Bandcamp. If you contact the band directly, you may be able to get some on vinyl. I know I saw the vocalist at Deep in the Pit of Texas Fest in 2022. She was selling some vinyl copies of their demo. So if you contact the band directly, you may be able to see if they've got some vinyl on that. I've heard the entire album. I love it. With the return of Funeral Rites and bands like Merciless Savagery, I definitely have hope for the future of some of the really extreme, sick, dripping with evil black and death metal here in Houston. We do have, of course, some of our legends in Imprecation. We have a legend building with Wolf Skull, but David Herrera, who is in both bands, can't carry this really extreme scene alone. And brutal death metal, while it's great, can only bring in so many as an audience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Houston Metal Show. I'm going to be making a few changes with visuals as the show evolves. Not exactly going to do the throwing the spaghetti at the wall trick, but I am definitely going to start seeing what works here, and I'm looking forward to some feedback. But anyway, if you could be so kind as to hit the like button, that would help the show a lot with its growth. And if I had earned this, and if I've earned it tonight, a subscription would also go a long way in helping this channel grow. I will see you all again next week. Thank you for listening.